Relationships are messy. Wouldn't you agree? Someone said relationships are just like newborn babies. Every once in a while they mess on themselves and you have to clean them up. You would think that families in particular would have it all together. I mean, the people who are literally blood kin to each other, shouldn't they be able to keep their relationships straight and clean? But I'm sure there are a lot of you out there right now thinking, Pastor, I'm glad you don't know my family. Well, if you think your family has problems, you think you have some messed up relationships, I want you to consider the mayhem that was created in one family when 76-year-old Bill Baker of London, England, recently got married to Edna Harvey. Of course, getting married is not unusual. Even getting married at the age of 76 is not that unusual. What was unusual was that Edna Harvey happened to be Bill Baker's granddaughter's husband's mother. Yeah, let that sink in. If you haven't yet figured it out, Bill Baker married his granddaughter's mother-in-law. And according to Baker's granddaughter Lynn, well, that's where the family relationships really got messed up. She said, my grandmother married my mother-in-law. Think where that puts me. My mother-in-law is now my step-grandmother. My grandfather is now my step-father-in-law. My mom is my sister-in-law, and my brother is my nephew. And what's even crazier is I am now married to my uncle, and my children are my cousins. So, you think your family has problems? Life truly is all about relationships. And those relationships do go off the rails from time to time. And the reason they do that is because of faults. Whenever a relationship is ruptured or a friendship is fractured, someone's always at fault. And when someone is at fault, there needs to be some repair going on. But before there is repair, well, there needs to be forgiveness. We all need forgiveness because, well, we're all sinners. But what do you do when you are not the one that needs to get forgiveness, but the one who needs to give forgiveness? For many of us, that is going to be a much tougher thing to do because it's easier to ask for forgiveness than it is to give it. As C.S. Lewis wisely said, everybody thinks forgiveness is a lovely idea until they have something to forgive. This Sunday will help you take the first step to repairing some of your broken relationships, even if you aren't the one who needs forgiving. Hearing this message could be the most important thing you do for your messy relationships. See you Sunday.